All right, so 33 million unexplained in shocking Auditor General's report. Delroy Williams and Desmond Mckenzie exposed. Dun, 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 dun. This is what I'm about to talk about right now, ladies and gentlemen. Please remember to hit the like button coming through the door. Remember that the donation links are available. We have the Cash App, it's pinned. It's also in the description. We got the PayPal and we also have the Zelle. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think I need to update the Zelle in the description, but it is pinned in the comment section, right? All right, let's go. Let's get into this story of the KSAMC. This is from the Gleaner. It says here that KSAMC can't explain 33 million spent on houses for poor auditor. For poor, right? For the poor Auditor General report. This was yesterday, January 14th. Today is the 15th. This was this story dropped 7 p.m. It says the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation has not been able to provide information on its expenditure of 33 million under a housing program for poor persons between 2018 and 2022. An Auditor General's Department investigation has found. No wonder we couldn't get any information. What's going on? Beverly Clark says, is that Mocha if you run into talk truth now? The integrity of the program was undermined by these transparency and accountability deficiencies, the Auditor General said in the report on a performance audit, Jamaica's social welfare program. So she's saying that the integrity, right, has been undermined, right, because there's no transparency here and accountability. It's lacking, and that is on point. I agree with the Auditor General. The audit covered the period 2017, 2018, 2023, 2024, right? One aspect of the probe focused on 10 projects administered by the KSMC between 2018 and 2022. This is why Delroy Williams is on the thumbnail, ladies and gentlemen. All right, and I'm going to be very quick with this live. I'm not going to be long. I'm just going to read it and give my thoughts, right? I'm going on the road right now, and I'm going to be doing my lives like this moving forward because I'm having some issues with people not getting my notifications, and my numbers are going down and I don't understand it. Nero, what's going on? What's happening? It says here that 1 second. It says here, one aspect of the probe focuses on 10 projects administered by the KSAMC between June 18th and August 2022 under the Municipal Social Assistance Program of the Ministry of Local Government and Community Development, the MLGCD. Damn, that's a long acronym. Now, of the 63 million dispersed, only 30.3 million was properly accounted for. So this is how when you minus 30, that was a 30.3 million that was accounted for from the 63.3 million. This is how the 30 million. That's like almost half of the money. That's crazy, right? Half of the money was not properly accounted for, representing the construction of 4 houses for two fire victims and 2 registered indigents, report said. However, auditors were unable to identify the beneficiaries of the remaining 33 million. Damn, that's more than half, you know, guys. This is bad. This is really, really bad. 33 million worth of houses. We couldn't determine the beneficiaries of the remaining 33 million worth of houses constructed. Mr. Marlon Morgan, I would love to hear from you, sir, because you came out strong when we were saying that $3 trillion was missing. You came out strong and said, oh, we're misrepresenting such and such and such. WI said, evil forces against you, brother. Keep up the good work you're doing. Yeah, man, respect. All right, so it says, they couldn't determine it, and if the basic requirement established by the MLGCD were met, as beneficiaries' names and social reports were not present, the report said. That's basic. Their names and social report was not present. I wonder why their names were not present. Who are these people that allegedly, well, not allegedly, who are these people that they cannot report on or have not reported on or refuse to report on, whatever the case might be, that received this beneficiary of $33.3 million? Very interesting. The audit, I wonder if it's some of them friends. I wonder if it's some people that they know personally. I wonder if it's some of them family. I'm just asking. Anyway, moving right along, the audit further highlights gaps in the oversight across other aspects of the social assistance program. While funeral grants were supported by social investigation reports, the auditors flagged concerns about the KCMC provision of education grants. Wow. We found no evidence of social investigations to validate the eligibility of individuals receiving education grants. Let me read that again. The auditor said, we have found no evidence of social investigations to validate the eligibility of individuals receiving education grants. There is no proof that anybody received education grants. That is what that is saying. That is what I'm understanding from it. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. The Auditor General said Desmond Mckenzie-led ministry provided incomplete data on the number of beneficiaries under the program between 2018 and 2019, 2023 and 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the report from the Gleaner. This is the report from the Gleaner. Now, in the Observer, this case with the 33 million, I smell cronyism, I smell nepotism, I smell a ball of corruption. Ball of corruption. I have no other words for this situation but a whole ball of corruption. Desmond Mckenzie, what can go so? Delroy Williams, what can go? Isn't the other day they were what going Big Mama? What's going on, Cliff Hughes? Will we be hearing a litany of reports coming out of your nationwide about this issue? Or will we hear one, will we see one article and then it's dead? It's a 9-day wonder. I bet we won't hear much about it, but we're still gonna hear about the 15 million, right? We're still gonna hear about the 15 million offer to Lawrence Rowe, right? I bet. Let me just go to this real quick. There was a, hold on, 1 second. There was an article, there was a situation that disturbed me that kind of ties into this. The Observer. The Observer, yes, the Observer. Let me look at the Observer real quick. There's a story about Delroy Chuck. Here we go. So, with the rising, God have mercy, why them doing this? I want to read the article. I don't want to see the front of the newspaper. Damn. Hold on. Oh my God. Can we scroll across? Oh, here we go. Here's the article. Perfect. Let me hold my phone with this hand. Okay. So I can read this better. Yeah, man, you guys are seeing me as soon. All right. It says, Chuck says he has advised MPs to refuse divulging spouses' children's salary to Integrity Commission. So, Mr. Delroy Chuck, you're advising the people not to cooperate with the Integrity Commission in doing their job. Guys, hit the like button. All you have to do is tap the screen like this with your fingers twice and you hit the like button, all right? Remember, I am not getting people are not getting notifications already, so I really need you guys to really do that one for me, all right? 1 second. All right, it's here. All right, so just give me a second. Let me set clean at the car so we can go through this thing here quick and fast. Pull back your seat for me, bro. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. So Delroy Chuck, I don't understand this advice that you're giving your colleagues to basically not comply with the Integrity Commission's request so they can verify their statutory declaration. I realize that from the Integrity Commission report of the Prime Minister, you have been solely against the operations of the Integrity Commission. But God bless the Integrity Commission, all right? And I am one of the citizens that stand behind them and pray for their success in their investigations. It says here, Justice Minister Delroy Chuck says he has advised members of Parliament. You have on the radio? Me? Turn it on for a minute. He says he has advised members of the Parliament not to divulge music. Yes, he has advised members. Lord have mercy. He has advised members of his Parliament MPs not to divulge salaries of spouse, children to the Integrity Commission during the course of its investigation. He also wants to limits to be placed on the Integrity Commission in terms of what it can and cannot investigate. These people in the JLP are totally against transparency. I want you guys to realize this. It is quite evident. It says here that Chuck made the admission on Tuesday during a brief meeting of Parliament Integrity Commission Oversight Committee. He regards such information as the personal business of spouse and children. No, you see, this is ridiculous, but let me continue. It is actually ridiculous because when it comes on to money laundering and corruption, people usually use their children, their spouse, them auntie, their mother to siphon off money to hide it from the investigators. So in understanding this knowledge, we have a minister of government that is advising MPs to not cooperate with giving those informations about their children and spouse, talking about, listen, if you do not want to be investigated, don't become a member of Parliament. How about that? How about you not take our tax dollars if you don't want to be held accountable, right? If you don't want to be transparent, if you don't want to run a clean operation, how about you get the hell out of Parliament, Mr. Delroy Chuck? Anyway, moving right along. It says here, according to Chuck, some MPs have asked him if it's right for the IC to be requesting information regarding the salaries of their spouse and children. Hold on. So how did Delroy Chuck become the expert on this situation? Right? Isn't the individuals that is being investigated supposed to be educated about the position of being an MP and what it requires? Right? I'm just asking because this really doesn't make any sense. Why would they come to Delroy Chuck to ask him if it's right for them to do? Of course it is. It is standard procedure in anywhere in the world you go. Why is the Integrity Commission asking members to indicate the salaries of their spouse or something of their children? I don't know if it's something that is appropriate because I have advised the relevant members, let them know your spouse is not prepared to divulge their salary. He said, adding that by doing so, the MPs are not able to share information. These are things that when we get back to the legislation, we have to make it very clear what limits can be put in terms of investigation. Yo, I ain't never... All right, so It says here, the legislation which is under review speaks to the issue Chuck finds offensive. Section 40, the Integrity Commission Act states a statutory declaration should include such particles as, wait, music again, hold on. Alright, so it says here, Section 40 of the Integrity Commission Act statutory declaration shall include such particles as are known to the declarants of the income, assets, and liabilities of the spouse, children, and were applicable to the declarant. So if the Integrity Commission Act Section 40, if the Integrity Commission Act Section 40 states that you are supposed to declare your spouses and your children's assets, why is it then that the individuals don't read the act? Why are they asking Delroy Chuck if it's appropriate for the Integrity Commission to ask them for such things? People, this is ridiculous. All they had to do was read the act and know that the Integrity Commission is acting within the parameters of the law, which is the same act that was legislated by Andrew Holness some years ago. He's the one that tabled it. So they were fully aware of what they were getting into in terms of what kind of exposure, and if they were investigated, what would be done. So I don't know why Delroy Chuck is acting brand new in this situation, right? It spells, you know, it really makes them look bad in a very big way. But anyway, it says the Justice Minister said, and he's a Justice Minister. Can you imagine? A Justice Minister. This gets worse. He's the Justice Minister telling members of Parliament not to follow the law, which the law states in the act that they should give them the information. It is a part, it's mandatory. And if they don't, then your statutory declaration will not be certified, and then there's going to be other things that will come after that. Because it's about transparency and eradicating corruption. So make it make sense. This man is the Justice Minister. Man, something ain't right, bro. We are in trouble in Jamaica, I'm telling you right now. Justice Minister said he was well aware of that IC during the course of an investigation, asked for information from banks, companies, registrar of titles, among other entities. I know that because they brought it up, companies that my name was on, which were formed 30 years ago, which I totally forgot about. But they found it in the registrar of companies, he said, adding that the companies which are closed never operated. We need to find out just how far the Integrity Commission goes in terms of investigating. What? Meanwhile, Chuck again took issue with the fact that nearly 2 weeks probably have to go home and really divulge into this article more, because this part even mentions Section 53 of the Integrity Commission Act, where there's a gag clause where nobody can talk. So that is my time. I'm on the road. Like I said, I'm going to be doing these short videos. I'm going to try and keep them under 20 minutes, although I'm going live. And sometime I'll do them on the road. So, you know where it goes. So, blessings. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. That's my time, and I'm out. Peace.